Hey gamers, tier list time. And this time is one of my favorite fighting games ever. And in my opinion, one of the most underrated in the fighting game community. And that game, as you can see, is Last Blade 2. And believe me, this game have everything. Excellent gameplay, good story, great characters and a brilliant soundtrack. Unfortunately, when most gamers talk about 2D fighting games, the names that comes out is always Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, Kings of Fighters, Fatal Fury, Samurai Shodown, among others. In my opinion, the reason for that is that the first Last Blade was released in 1997, when 2D fighting games were losing weight, because all the attention were in 3D fighting games, because they were new in the market. Games such as Tekken, Virtua Fighter, Soul Edge, Dead or Alive, and a few more. In my case, I always prefer 2D fighting games, and I keep playing them until today. So, if you don't know this game, please make yourself a favor and go play it. So, are you ready? Let's start. Ibiki. Ibiki is searching for a man that requested the final blade her father made and to protect her family legacy. Personally, I like this character design and her super moves, so here. Setsuna. His goal is to stop hell gates from ever closing and seeks to kill Yuki. This is not one of the characters that I like the most, but it's not bad either, so here. Kaori. She seeks to finish off the zombie form who killed her brother. And who doesn't like a girl with a samurai sword seeking for revenge, with great special and super moves? Let's be honest, everybody, so I love her. Mukuru is a zombie that wanders the land in this undead form, continues to kill innocents. Personally, this is my least favorite character because I don't like his story, fighting style or design. I'm not going to say I hate him, but I don't like him very much. Kaede, the main character and the youngest adopted son of the warrior named Gaizei, he searched for the killer of his adopted father and believed his brother murdered him. It's just another Ryu clone from Street Fighter, just like many others, with a fireball and a dragon punch. And you know what? I love it. So, first place for now. Moria is the brother of Kaede and Yuki, who seeks the murder of his master. Although he's my least favorite of the three brothers, I love his design. Not that much his fighting style, but the design and the badass attitude pays off, so I love it. Yuki is a strong and determined woman who wants to make peace with her brothers. I have a thing with blondes and I love her fighting style, so second place. Genbu, an old man and one of the guardians of the Hell Gate. And if you ask me, it is impossible not to love an old fisherman with a turtle, so of course I love him. Akari, she sets off determined to seal the Hell Gate and cure her sister of the mysterious illness with the help of her adoptive brother. Personally, I like her design and some special moves, but this is just a little girl trying to fight against samurais and demons, so here. Juzok, the adoptive brother of Akari, he was knocked out and kidnapped by her, who convinced him to go on her journey to discover the Hellgate. Every fighting game needs a goofy character, and because I like goofy characters, here. Iyo Amano, a young man that have a strong love for sake, women and the thrill of the fight. This is also a goofy character, and it isn't very hard to play with him, so here. Lee, a Chinese Shaolin monk who learned a special form of martial art that allows the user to control fire. I love old Hong Kong movies and Shaolin temples, so I love it. Sansetsu is always determined to prove the superiority of his people. He challenged warriors time and time again to prove his strength. Rumor said that Ichi, a character from the Art of Fighting series, is possible descendant of him. I love his design with the straw hat and also his fighting style, so I like him very much. Keishiro is a leader of a unit of police-like group. It is a firm believer in restoring order to Japan in the old ways of the samurai sword fighting. This is the typical samurai with a samurai sword and samurai clothes, and obvious, I like him very much. Shinjan is the other guardian of the Hell Gates. Personally, I only like this character a little because I don't like to play with big characters in fighting games that much. Kagami is the final boss of the first game. He's one of the guardians of the Hell Gates. After resigning over his position and finding that the humans he protects are weak and inferior to him, he decided to release the seal of the portal. This character have in my opinion the most gorgeous special moves in the game, so I love him, no doubt. Koryu is the final boss of the game. He have the power of the four gods through the gems that he wield. I like this boss, but honestly, I prefer the boss in the first game, so here. So that's it gamers, it's complete. Please tell me in the comments, do you also love Last Blade 2? Which one is your favorite character? As always, I hope you liked this video and I hope to see you next one. Take care.